Hey guys, Eric Gros-Dubois, EPGD Attorneys at Law. So have you heard of common law marriage? I bet you have. It's something you've seen in TV shows, or maybe you read about it in a book. So the idea of common law marriage is that two people, traditionally a boyfriend and girlfriend, who live together, who hold themselves out as married, maybe they call each other my wife, my husband, and maybe they have kids. Maybe they do all of the traditional hallmarks of people who are married. Okay, but they just never went down to the courthouse, they never had the church ceremony, they never signed the paperwork in front of a notary and two witnesses, and they just never did that. So the question is, are they married? So this is a true story, can't make this up. Two people are together for 33 years. They own a house together, they own cars together, they have joint bank accounts, they own a business together, they have some kids together. They literally do everything together, and they never got married. And one day they get in a big fight, and the girl kicks the guy out, and he says, well, my wife, and it's like, well, wait a minute. And believe it or not, they were in a state where common law marriage is explicitly prohibited. So this is state by state. When you get married in a certain place. So they were in Virginia. I can also tell you that Florida, no common law marriage. I can tell you that in Texas, yes, common law marriage. So it really is gonna depend on where you live, and it changes everything. If you are not married at all, and it doesn't matter how long you've been living together. If you're in a coma and you're in the hospital and you go to the doctor, maybe your girlfriend, who's not really your wife, will have no access to the medical records and won't be able to talk to the doctors on your behalf. Maybe you have joint bank accounts, or maybe you never intended for this person to inherit from you. So basically, guys, if you want to keep the live together, be boyfriend and girlfriend, but hold yourself out as married illusion alive, but you're in one of these states where you can't have common law marriage, we can fix that. You can usually fix that with a full estate plan where I'm going to have powers of attorney, will, and trust, and I'm going to be naming the other person as having all these powers. We used to call these, when I first started practicing, homosexual estate plans, because they literally, like when two gay people were living together, or two lesbians, they didn't have any rights under the law back when I started practicing. So the solution was to give them the rights that they would normally have if they had been legally married, by using wills, trusts, powers of attorney, etc. Well, now that gay marriage is legal, then that's no longer really an issue. So we can use those same techniques to two people who just want to live together and not go through the formal process of getting married. But the most important thing is just make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Because my client from earlier today lived for 33 years thinking this person was legally their wife. Which also raises a question, right? Were they filing married tax returns? Because technically they weren't married. So could they be filing married tax returns? It's actually a little wrinkle there. He thought that she was handling the taxes. Turns out she hasn't filed a tax return on either of their behalf since 2004. So that's the situation he's dealing with. So not only did he think he was married, but he thought his wife was taking care of the taxes. So guys, just remember, this is a complicated area of law. Don't do something that you unintentionally don't want to do. So, if you want to follow this policy, just talk to a lawyer like me. I'll be able to explain it, and if we want to, we can actually marry you in our conference room. I've done it. All you need is a notary in Florida. You just have to wait 72 hours so they make sure that you're not drunk when you sign the paperwork. But in any case, my name's Eric Gros-Dubois. Reach out to me if you have any questions. Thank you.